We're just getting overhead, excuse me, we're just getting overhead a chase right now. I want to go to that. This is LAPD foothill officers that were chasing a person with a gun. Now southbound on the 5 freeway, it's that high-speed car, Patton Rutabaga. LAPD's got a helicopter. Now southbound on the 5 freeway, it's that high-speed car, Patton Rutabaga. LAPD's got a helicopter overhead. The car is blacked out, dangerous as we hit these high speeds on the freeway.
And this is the southbound 5 freeway?
This is the southbound 5. He just got on, and I think Roxford is where Des picked him up. So we're coming to the 5-405 split here as we go southbound. And we've actually already come northbound on the 5. They dropped off a passenger, and this is gang units from the LAPD's foothill station.
Really hard to see that car.
And you know, the fact that they believe this person is armed, that just kind of really amps up this even more. Right, Des?
Hey guys, I am here with you if you've got me. And yeah, look at this vehicle, over 100 miles an hour with the lights out right now. This is, it was LAPD's, one of their gang units that was chasing this. They have reason to believe that they're saying that this is a known gang member and that they have a gun. There was one other person that was in the vehicle. They already got out and ran back in the Pacoima area over by Whiteman Airport. They got out and ran into a parking structure. So they were, last we heard, they were still trying to apprehend that person, but really, really desperate here. And this is a fairly decent, or a fairly capable vehicle, I should say. A Dodge Charger here. I'm not sure if it's an SRT, the really powerful one here, but I think even the stock ones have like 300 horsepower here. And so you've got this car 100 miles an hour, and people are not going to be able to see them coming right now, as they, you don't see the headlights on there. Apparently no daytime running lights on this car. I mean, fortunately, we have some lights on the freeway, but it's one of those situations, late at night especially, you're not going to see this vehicle flying up behind you. You go to make a lane change, and this is going to end very badly. So southbound 5 here, we just crossed the 118, now getting into Pacoima, kind of coming back where we first heard about this start with LAPD's Foothill Division. So we'll see which way the suspect goes here. They're coming up to the 170 split. And all over the place here, lights out. I mean, look, right by that big rig there, no way that big rig would have been able to see this maniac coming this way. So very, very dangerous driving for sure here, southbound Golden State Freeway.
Has LAPD requested CHP to help in this endeavor? I'm asking that because obviously it's on the freeway.
That's what I'm just switching over to those frequencies now. I haven't heard that request just yet, Des, unless you have. But I know they're making CHP aware of it, and I'm just switching over to the frequencies now to see if they're going to ask for CHP to help it. And Desmond's going to switch his signal here really quickly as we go southbound on the 5 past Whiteman Airport here. We're going to kind of back up against the Verdugos, which may block our shot. So that's what Desmond's working on with TOC. I am listening to CHP being briefed. Their question is being asked right now. The LAPD airship is asking if they want CHP to take it over. And we're going to lose Desmond's picture there just briefly here as we work on getting our signal switched into a different hilltop. But certainly the California Highway Patrol is aware of the pursuit. LAPD has been keeping them apprised of that, especially because it's already been on the freeway once, right? So it's on the freeway once. They make CHP aware, try to figure out whether or not they want to be able to get CHP involved or not. But then, of course, it got off on surface streets and then back on the freeway. So now that conversation is kind of starting over again as to whether or not they want CHP to get involved in this. And of course, as soon as we get that picture back, we'll be sure to show it to you here. We're switching mountaintops at this point. I can tell you, though, I'm looking at the radar southbound on the 170 from the 5 freeway as this is now kind of going back southbound. The 170 is actually where it started. It started about on the northbound side of the 170 freeway. This car going very fast onto the 5 freeway and then got off on surface streets. Back to live pictures as we're getting our signal established there. But as you can see, still over 100 as we go southbound on the 5.
I think it's amazing that the airship is overhead.
Yep.
And able to keep up with this thing.
Yep, and try to keep the light on it. It's hit and miss, but you see it bouncing around there.
Yeah, it's hard even because not only is it blacked out, no lights, but also the color is the same color as the road, really.
And that looks like LAPD that's still back there.
Yeah.
How about
still
Desmond?
LAPD here as we're flying. It's flying here southbound 170. So, I mean, we've been in triple digits pretty much the entire time that we've been covering this. And, the spotlight is kind of doing double duty here to not only, to keep the authorities apprised, but hopefully to, also illuminate this vehicle for anyone else that's not going to see them coming up behind him right now. You know, it's pretty late at night. Might have some bleary-eyed drivers out here just trying to come home after the night shift as we're getting off the freeway now at Sherman Way over to the right-hand shoulder to try to get by this, just to gain any advantage they can. They're going to be coming up to an intersection here, slamming on the brakes, blasting through. Look at that. Not even slowing down very much at all to make that turn onto Sherman Way right here. So now eastbound coming through North Hollywood, obviously one of the busiest North Hollywood area now here, flying 85 miles an hour right now. Just absolutely insane.
Now, isn't he on Laurel Canyon, Sherman Way and Laurel Canyon? He's just passing in North Hollywood. And that's still kind of busy at this time of night.
Yeah, I mean, all those parts of the valley get pretty busy like that. We're now southbound here. We're going to be crossing over Burbank's kind of final approach as, you know, Des is working on the signal. We're back now, but it's in and out a little bit here. But yeah, southbound as we go now down Laurel Canyon. Obviously, we know Laurel Canyon runs the entire length of the San Fernando Valley, or just about the entire length of the San Fernando Valley. But, you know, this is kind of ish in the same area where this pursuit started. So this may be familiar to this. And again, it was Foothill gang units that started this. And the Foothill gang units, now, while they didn't describe them by name particularly, they were aware that the people inside had hand signals going out there.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna stop?
Okay. Oh, and look at that. We got a passenger in the rear there too. So still at least two here in the car. We've got they are suddenly at a stop. I don't know if they just ran out of gas or they just, you know, if this kind of just became a little bit too hairy for them, but all of a sudden stopping in this crosswalk here, Laurel Canyon and Van Owen, and just like that, you know, you just never know with these pursuits. They can go so crazy for so long, and then they can just end on the turn of a dime like that. And the fact that
All right, Desmond, we have you back. We see the driver walking away from the vehicle.
Yeah, out, and he's got looks like a flower print hoodie on or something like that, kind of unique. But yeah, out here in the crosswalk at Laurel Canyon and Van Owen, just, you know, slamming on the brakes, and all of a sudden deciding they've had enough. Maybe they were low kind of going, you know, low on gasoline there. I mean, that is definitely a big engine, and they were driving very fast. And if, you know, maybe they didn't have very much in the tank there to begin with, very possible. And then we also have the person in the rear that they've got their hands out. So that means there was a parking garage in the Pacoima area that we had heard about. Hadn't heard if they got them in custody, but the driver surrendering. They should be in cuffs shortly. And now here comes the passenger as well.
Looks
like they have a face covering on. Yep. And they are cooperating as well. And we'll see if they're the only two left in the vehicle.
Such an odd place for this to come to an end, right at an intersection there after going such high speeds, both on the freeway and on the surface streets.
You notice, guys, we saw them slowing down before they actually stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, they were going like at 43 miles per hour, which we hadn't seen since we were on this chase.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, I mean, again, they kind of came back to the area that they may be familiar with here. And Des, if we can park right here, I think that may help with your signal in and out. But this is kind of the area where it all started, so I don't know if they came back to this area just to kind of get more comfortable with where they were, and then ultimately decided that it was not worth it and just wanted to give up. But I also thought it was weird that the passenger was in the rear seat, not the front seat. Although I don't know if there's a third person in there maybe that's in the front passenger seat, but that was kind of interesting too, almost like a chauffeur style situation.
Well, didn't one of them didn't the passenger get out?
You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, before this, the other passenger got out and ran, and they're still looking for that person as well.
All right, well, we're going to move on to developing news now.